What's up, guys? Welcome back. Highside Broadcasting coming back to you guys live again here today. This time from Daytona. We are going to go in and add some guys to this event. We're going to add... That's who we'll do for now. Alright, let's go to Daytona and get on with the 17th race of the regular season. 10 to go here, yet in the regular season, before the playoffs. William Byron, back on the pole, and of the guys that we just added, it looks like the best starting, looks like David Reagan in 23rd, Austin Hill 27th, Johnson 29th. Herbst is 33rd, Alfredo 34th. Alright. Let's get on with the Daytona. Second race for Daytona. Larson won the 500 last year. Byron won the 500 this year. And I believe Reddick won the second Daytona race. We'll see who wins the second one tonight. Byron looking for his third win of the season. Here we go. Byron Hamlin, Larson Truex, Blaney Gibbs, Elliott Reddick, Bell Busch, the top 10. Green flag. Here we go, 2 by 2, the entire field, 41 cars here. The Hendrick cars edging out front. Byron and Larson on the bottom, 2 Gibbs cars, 3 Gibbs cars up top. Byron jumps to the top. Looks like Larson gonna stay on the bottom with help from Blaney and Elliott. The 2 Daytona 500 winners are first and second with Byron and Larson. Hendricks has dominated at Daytona. They've at least swept the 500s the first 2 seasons of this series. Do we have a caution? We do. We have a caution. Bowman, Cole Custer, Chris Buescher. Ooh, McDowell right at the cut line. LaJoie. Curious to see what happened. We haven't seen a wreck in quite a few weeks. And the opening lap here, some trouble for these guys. Let's see what happened. Oh, it looks like it started up here with, is that Jimmy Johnson? No, I think it started up further. I think it was Buescher. The 17 might be where this started. This is right around 15th. Yeah, Bowman, McDowell, these 3 were in it. Looks like Chastain came down. Buescher's still there on the bottom. Oh! McDowell, I think, turned Bowman. Obviously, Buescher nowhere to go. I think they went back up on the track, didn't they? Yeah, and that's how LaJoie got involved. Wow. Let's go back and look at that. See what happened. I want to say Michael McDowell either went up and turned Bowman, Well, Bowman came down and got turned. This should tell us. McDowell 3 wide in the middle, and he clearly goes up and turns Alex Bowman. And we're going to see McDowell fly right back up onto the track. And that's going to be quite the hit there when LaJoie gets him. Ooh, right there. Did anybody else get involved in this? You see, these guys could be in trouble. I know Cole Custer was in it, so. Right here, sliding up on. LaJoie gets him and hits Custer. Justin Haley barely avoids that. Let's look at the cockpit view of this thing for McDowell. McDowell's going to be able to continue, or he should be able to continue. Still getting up to speed. Just went up and turned Bowman. And then got hit there and spun it back up onto the track. Ooh. Yeah. And I'm sure if we rode along with Bowman, he's probably just going to, say you got turned. I mean, that is what happened. So Hendrick cars are first, second, and fifth. The other one, Bowman, in trouble. And it looks like McDowell and LaJoie are done for the day. And that is going to kill McDowell's chances at the playoffs because he was 17th coming in. And this, everybody looks at Daytona as an opportunity for McDowell to make up points. He's going to be in trouble. It's going to be a hard, task and ask if he is to try and make it into the playoffs on points. Now, probably going to need to win his way in. Chris Buescher also around that cut line, but for him, he's fortunate. He's got to win. He won at Darlington. Buescher doesn't have to sweat it too much. So pretty good for Buescher. Alex Bowman, he's a little deeper inside the playoffs, but still definitely not too safe. Running 37th, that's going to hurt. The guys right below the cut line, Eric Jones, 18th. Gregson's 23rd. Suarez right there, I believe, is 19th. He needs a good day. So, I'm going to speed through this. Go. Green flag gonna be back in the air. A caution early, and we are back racing here. Byron out front, Larson, you can see single file the entire field. Looks like Truex looking, not gonna make a move though. Two cars are out. That was 5 cars involved in that. The other 3 that are still racing are at the very tail end here. Bowman, Buescher, and Custer. Meanwhile, back at the front, Byron going for his 3rd win. Larson going for his 2nd. Blaney already has 3 going for his 4th. Same with Hamlin. Obviously, Truex leads the series with 5 a little further back, going for his 6th. He was the winner at Talladega earlier this year. So Truex, the point leader, Byron in 2nd. Not too far behind, though. Single file the entire field right now. Down the backstretch, they spread out a little bit. Blaney looking underneath Larson. I don't think he's not going to get under him, though. Ooh, Larson looking underneath Byron for the lead. I don't think he's there. Blaney to the outside. Larson to the lead underneath William Byron here, 2x2. Larson and Byron, Hamlin and Blaney side by side. Elliott right there in 5th, Bell in 6th, Logano 7th, Wallace 8th, all of them under a blanket here. Now Byron losing a ton of spots as he got hung out on the outside. Clearly you don't want to be up there. That's a killer. And now Hamlin looking underneath Larson for the lead. Here comes the 9 of Chase Elliott. Elliott still winless in this series, even dating back to last season. He's going to take Hamlin on the outside. He's going to stick with his teammate Larson. Larson jumps to the bottom. Bell going to go to the bottom. Elliott could be the next one hung out on the outside. Looks like that's what it's going to be. He has struggled. Dating back to last year, went winless. So far winless this year. Larson right now out front, the 11 right there. Now Bell up to 3rd. You can see just how far back William Byron went. Gregson did phenomenal at the Daytona 500 earlier this season. He's looking to have another solid run tonight. I think he's too far back to point his way in, but every week he seems to be around that 18th position. So maybe he can at least get close or put himself in position to get a win. And maybe we can get our first win as an organization, the 98 car. Obviously racing for High Side Motorsports, that is our entry. Elliott's fallen back to 6th. Truex Jr. up to 5th. I don't think anybody wants to see him win again. Already 5 wins this season for Truex. Christopher Bell, the defending champion, also winless so far this season. Same with Joey Logano. He's only got 1 win. That was dating back to Talladega last year. Logano has not won too much. Bell going to take him on the outside. That didn't work for Elliott. Elliott's back up to 6th. Looks like we got about a 6-7 car breakaway. Keselowski right there as well. Keselowski, a 1-time winner, dating back to last year at Texas. Noah Gragson up to that 8th position. Kyle Busch right around that cut line. He's up to 9th. Kyle Busch also a 1-time winner going back to Bristol last year. The 11 underneath the 5 for the lead, bringing Logano, Elliott, and Gragson with him. Larson and Bell stuck on the outside. Logano immediately looking underneath the 11. Elliott back up to 3rd. Noah Gragson back up to 4th. Caesar! Gragson diving underneath Elliott for 3rd. Can Noah Gragson lead a lap? I don't think we've led a lap as an organization yet. It's been caution-free since that first caution early on. It's been pretty good since then. Elliott can get clear of Gragson down the backstretch for 3rd. See, Larson is back up to 5th. Christopher Bell is 6th. Chase Briscoe is 7th. Logano a move for the lead. I don't think he's going to quite get position on the 11, though. Dating back to the Daytona 500 earlier this year, Jimmie Johnson leading on the final lap. William Byron passed him with 1 to go. What a storybook ending that could have been had Jimmie Johnson been able to go to victory lane at Daytona. He is in this race trying to maybe get redemption tonight. Imagine had he could have won that Daytona 500. That would have been insane. Denny Hamlin still leading. He's done nothing but lead since he's got the lead. Joey Logano still second. Hamlin has not given up the lead, and we're almost halfway through this thing now. Pitting should not be an issue. I don't think lap cars will be an issue. 2 cars out of this race from the caution early on. It's been caution-free since. That is Michael McDowell and Corey LaJoie. Elliott losing some spots now, stuck on the outside again. Larson looking underneath Noah Gragson for third. Logano looking underneath Hamlin for the lead. I think he might be there. Oh, not quite. Gragson going to clear Larson for third. Elliott falling back a lot of spots now. David Reagan making his way up. I saw him back there. Logano again going to look. Not quite got the momentum though. Caesar, shut up. Noah Gragson tried to take Logano on the outside. Not going to work. Going to lose some spots. Shut up! Racing here, Logano and Larson almost making contact. Gragson up into this Briscoe. Gragson losing some spots. Briscoe looking for third. William Byron is back. Kyle Busch has entered the party. It has been nothing but Hamlin and Logano 1-2. They have switched around a lot though. Third place on. This place is racy. Larson trying to take Logano on the outside. Going to continue here. All right, cool. Hamlin still out front. Logano probably going to clear Larson here for second. Chase Briscoe right there, and here comes Eric Jones again. Somebody that's not too far off from that cut line. A top 5 right now is going to help him tremendously as long as the guys inside the cut line are not right there with him, such as Kyle Busch, who is right there. But there's much more guys around the cut line than just Kyle Busch. We got to go take a look at this running order. I think it has changed a ton. See, Truex is back to 16th. Reddick is 18th. We see Austin Dillon up to 11th. David Reagan up to 9th. Jimmie Johnson is 23rd. Herbst is up to 25th. Gilliland's 19th inside the top 20. Nemechek's up there. Gragson's back to 13th now. Elliott's 8th. I mean, these guys are switching positions a ton. RFK struggling. Keselowski 35th. Buescher 37th. Chastain 18th. I mean, this is quite the running order. Byron has stormed his way back up to 3rd here. Oh, there's a good chance we are going to see Cole Custer before this thing's over. He is way off the pace. He'll likely lose a lap. Cindric's struggling in 38th. He's one of those guys below the cut line. Could benefit from a day like this. He is struggling bad. 38th. That's going to kill him. Truex is back to 28th now. I mean, this running order is swapping. Gillen, all of a sudden, he's 34th. He was just inside the top 20. Suarez back to 36th. This is insane. Oh my gosh, Cole Custer losing over 3 seconds a lap. Oh my gosh, we got to ride with Custer for a minute. This is insane. Logano looking for the lead. This is big. Oh, imagine if somebody like Chase Briscoe can win and flip this playoff picture upside down. He's outside the top 20 in points. Bringing Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott. Imagine, can David Reagan win this race? We got to go right with Cole Custer for a minute. That car is so far off the pace. I mean, how fast is he going? 170. That car is so far off the pace. That car is damaged. It's hurt bad. Meanwhile, the leaders are doing almost 190 at the end of the straightaway here. Joey Logano to the lead. Chase Briscoe to 2nd. Kyle Busch to 3rd. Elliott back up to 4th. Reagan 5th. Dillon 6th. This running order is insane. None of these guys have won yet this season. Some of these guys haven't won at all. David Reagan's not even full-time. Time to go. Busch looking to the outside of Briscoe. Elliott could nab a position here. Briscoe to the lead. Oh, that was close. He almost stuck it in underneath Logano. Logano just cleared him. I think Briscoe still wants to stick it underneath him. Elliott now going to get 3rd from Busch. Bring in Busch's teammate Austin Dillon into the picture. Nemechek as well. I mean, now you're talking not even guys that are low 20s. You're talking mid or high 20s in points now to the front. So if they can win, that would definitely throw this playoff picture off. And could Cole Custer make a difference here? Way off the pace. I'm talking 15, 20 mile an hour off the pace. These guys are going to catch him quick. 3 seconds a lap slower. They're catching him quick. Really quick. Logano looking underneath him. Is anybody going to get trapped behind him? Briscoe, Elliott going to get by no issue. Busch and Blaney's going to get screwed, I believe, by him. They're looking 3 wide. I don't know. Elliott looking to the outside of Briscoe. He's done that a couple times. That's not smart. It's going to hurt him again. Dillon going to get by him. He keeps doing that. Now Nemechek looking under him. Can Logano get his 2nd win in this series? He won last year. Now he's looking to get his 1st win this year. Both would come at super speedways if it happens. His only win last year came at Talladega. Hasn't won yet this season and could do it here at Daytona. But if Chase Briscoe manages to win, that would be huge. Austin Dillon. Can Ty Gibbs get his 1st career win? Coming back into the picture. Bringing Hamlin, bringing Larson with him. Some familiar faces towards the front. Briscoe looking underneath Logano. Not going to quite have the position. Oh, not too many to go. 7 to go. That's it. We got a caution. Oh, this is huge. We got a caution. Oh, we got smoke all over the place. Oh, could it be Suarez? Oh, I think Herbst is in it. Buescher again. there was a big incident that happened somewhere. And if it's, you know, cars that, you know, this could be an important wreck too, depending on who is involved. Was Cindric anywhere near it? I don't believe so. We're gonna have to ride with the 17. It's been a rough night for RFK. But Buescher's in the playoffs, so that's good for him. He missed the playoffs last season. Ooh, right here, did he just blow up? Oh no, he didn't just blow up. Oh, they were racing back here for dead last. Both RFK cars are back here. What happened? Looks like Suarez, Austin Hill, AJ Allmendinger. Oh, wow. Ooh, massive hit for Buescher. I think Hocevar and Keselowski got through it. They were 3 wide. Daniel Suarez, Austin Hill, and AJ Allmendinger. Suarez bounced off of Allmendinger and went up it and into Hill, turned him, and a wreck ensued. Buescher took a massive hit there. Right here, same exact incident that happened earlier in the race. 3 wide. Suarez didn't hold his line. Allmendinger's lucky he didn't get turned. Herbst was in it. Buescher, a massive hit. Buescher's obviously done. I'm pretty sure Herbst is probably done. He took a pretty big hit as well. Chris Buescher. We're going to ride in the cockpit of this one as well. This is a big hit. Right here, you can see it happening in front. Obviously done. He is so lucky he has a win. I don't know if Logano wanted to see this or not. I don't really know if it makes a difference for him. Depending on how many laps are going to be left. I don't know. But back on Joey Logano, who is leading this race, going for his first win of the season. Buescher will definitely be done. Custer's going to end up restarting on the inside of these leaders because he's a lap down. Buescher, if there's any way Buescher continues, that is insane. I mean, McDowell didn't continue. I don't see any way Buescher can, but he might. They fixed smoking cars like that before. Yeah, Suarez going to be having some damage from that. Allmendinger is just finally starting to catch the tail end of the standings after a awful start to the year. He was like 50 points behind second last. 36 full-time guys, and he was 36th in points, and he was like 50 points behind 35th. And he's just now starting to catch 35th and 34th, and finally looking like he's not a contender, but not that far off, you know. We're not going to have many to go, Amigo Green. Only probably 3 to go, I'd imagine, Amigo Green, and that's if the lights come off this time. They are off, so it'll be a 3-lap shootout. Looks like Logano, Briscoe, Dillon, Gibbs, Hamlin, the top 5. And this will throw the playoff picture off so much if Chase Briscoe or Austin Dillon manage to win, because they're like 23rd and 26th, something like that in the standings. Ty Gibbs is top 10 in the standings. Hasn't won yet. Maybe he can get his first career win. Obviously, Hamlin and Larson have won. Legacy Motor Club, what a day. Eric Jones, John Hunter Nemechek, it'd be a major playoff upset if they manage to win. They're running 7th and 8th. Chase Elliott, again, hasn't won yet. When will it happen? Will it happen? He's running 9th. I think he's too far back. I think if you're not inside the top 6 or 7, probably, if you're not inside the top 6, probably don't have much of a chance to win without some wrecks. And if another wreck happens, the race will be done. Reddick right there, 10th. Busch, Chastain 11th, Blaney 12th, Alfredo. DiBenedetto having a solid run. Gregson, Stenhouse right there. You see Byron and Truex have fallen off pretty far. Reagan was up towards the front, fell back. Jimmy Johnson almost won the 500 this year. Daytona 500, and he's running 20th tonight. Bell struggling. Bowman obviously involved in that first incident. So let's see what happens. When we go green, it'll be a 3-lap shootout. Can Logano get it done and win his way into the playoffs? He's well inside the cut. He's 12th, 13th in points, something like that. So he's doing just fine. Slow start to the year. It took him a while to get to that point, but he's finally up there. But a win is what everybody's here to do. Can Joey Logano do it? Can Briscoe or Dillon upset the playoff picture? Can Gibbs get his first career win? Hamlin, Larson, can they go back to victory lane? Here we go. Green flag, 3-lap shootout. A caution will end it. When will anybody pull out? Hamlin and Larson thinking about it. You got both Legacy Motor Club cars back there behind them. Ford, Chevy, Toyota. Blaney has showed out for the Fords this year with 3 wins. I believe he's the only Ford to win outside of Chris Buescher's win. Here we go. They're up to speed now. It's time to make passes. Can Briscoe do it? Can Austin Dillon do it? Oh, come on. Hasn't done this to me in a little bit. If a caution comes out, I believe they'll be racing back to the line. So I believe if a caution comes out, it's not over yet. They race back to the line, but I'm not sure with these old rules. Gibbs ahead of Denny Hamlin here, and Hamlin's going to be shuffled out of line. He's going to the back. Larson going by him. Jones going by him. Here we go. Austin Dillon looking underneath Briscoe. He's got the help of Gibbs and Larson. Briscoe's really close to Logano. Not going to make a move, though, here with 2 to go. Coming to the white flag through turns 3 and 4. Briscoe's right there. Dillon's right there. Gibbs. Is anybody going to make a move on Joey Logano? Off of 4. Coming to the white flag. Briscoe looking. Dillon looking. Neither of them have position. White flag is in the air. 1 to go for Logano. Briscoe looking underneath him. He doesn't have the position. Hanging back to get a run. He's going to have one final chance down the backstretch. If he doesn't get him, it's not going to happen. He's looking. He's close. He's not quite going to be able to make the move. Logano still with the lead. Do turns 3 and 4 for the final time. I think Logano's going to be safe. Briscoe is right there. A win, a playoff berth right in front of you. He's looking. It's a little too late now. Joey Logano going to collect his 2nd win, his 1st of the season, and both come at super speedways. Joey Logano is going to win here at Daytona. Briscoe and Dillon, awesome runs. I think Jones got a top 5 out of that. Nemechek right behind him. Joey Logano the winner. Jones, Gibbs, Nemechek, Elliott, Busch, Reddick, the top 10 behind the leaders, obviously. Daytona is surely a crapshoot. Buescher did end up DNFing. Tell you what, some playoff guys here. Keselowski, Wallace, 30th, 31st. Bowman, 32nd. Cindric, 33rd. He was already below the cut. Same as Suarez in 35th. McDowell, 17th. Seems like all the guys right below the cut didn't have good days, but Jones did. Briscoe and Dillon are a little far out, but they can still do it if they continue to run well. 2nd and 3rd. Gragson ended up 25th. That's not going to help him. But, yeah, what a day here at Daytona. We will be back for Chicagoland. Most laps led this season still goes to Denny pretty easily. So, is going to do it. See you guys in Chicago.